Hello, Art with Carmella-T. Welcome. I hope you beautiful YouTubers are having a beautiful Christmas season. I thought I'd spoil myself. I'm going to share this with my son. They give you 2 packets of the hazelnut cream for the New England coffee. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that, but I really like this coffee. Let's see, did I add my water? Yes. There we go. So, Merry Christmas Eve, and I thought it was a perfect time to jump on here and share with you a, we've been working on the chakra mandalas, and so Christmas, red is a beautiful color. Red in the chakra means safety and protection. And the mantra I usually do is I have a right to be safe. People around me have a right to be safe. This type of mantra. So, it's also associated with it being empowered. That's a power color. Just in general, kind of in the secular society, I might say, or it might be in other areas, I'm not sure. But I wanted to show you a very simple, if you know how to do the chain stitch and crochet, you're going to be able to make this mandala. So I wanted to jump on here for those of you who are kind of like me and, like on Christmas Eve, later in the night when you're settling down, watching a good movie, you might crochet, or after your Christmas holiday with your lovely family or your friends, or just, really even associating really with your neighborhood and your neighbors, and, just making that connection of, hey, how you doing today, that type of deal. Now, not everyone is looking at Christmas. Seriously, I'm going to just tell you, I've had some Christmases where they've gone by super quiet. So sometimes people want that quiet. And, Christmas has been extremely commercialized. I personally like to really keep it down. Now, I do like to feel like the good vibes and happiness and joy, and like to be able to be part of that. But so for me, my mom used to say she used to say any like crystals, and if you believe in any of that, the crystals are kind of give off energy. Now this is something I got at the thrift shop. I love this piece, and I never get to wear it. It's just glass beads, that's all it is. But I decided to put it on today, very simple, and just kind of dressed up my my blouse a little bit. And I always wear earrings anyway. But we're going to get started on this. I think you're going to absolutely love this mandala. So if you are new to the channel, first of all, welcome and thank you for being with me today. And again, Merry Christmas Eve. And if you're new to the channel, we create with all recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies. And it's our way to give the earth a little hug. And hi, Hannah, thank you. You too. Thank you guys for being with me. And I'm sending you love and light and all good vibes. And so yeah, it's our way to give the earth a little hug, because every time you put something in the landfill, it starts to decay, right? And then the toxins get in the air. So if we can kind of extend the life of anything like this is beautiful. This costs like $1.50. I mean, it did. It's probably not worth much more, but to me, I really like it. And if you are coming back, thank you so much for coming back. Some of you may have noticed, oh, I'll tell you what we make here, yeah, in a second. But some of you may have noticed the past number of months, maybe I haven't been super focused. Usually I'm on here 2-3 times a day, and there's been a number of things taking away my focus. So we kind of worked on all of these little things, these little changes. Sometimes you have to, and look, the 2026 is a great time you know, when we roll over to a new year, not to get all preachy, but I might as well share this. I mean, it's a great time to reassess everything. How can I make my life better? How can I make my business better? So for me, it's true. I'm retired, you know, and some people kind of chuckle and, oh, you do what you do to just be busy. But you know what? This is my mission. When you get to a certain age, right, it's not just a job anymore, a little career, it's your mission. It's like, I want to share all of this. So somebody was asking a minute ago, well, what do you do? What do you make? Well, we do, hold on, let me get something, show you. So we go from crocheting granny squares, okay, making bags. We made this bag here on this channel, to needle felting, okay, and this is wood, and I have a number of wood and all natural products, natural artwork to work with. So we go from using all different types of skills and ways to create, but the focus is to create with organic fabrics like the wool here and natural fabrics to recycled. Okay, so yeah, we can be sharing and talking about just a beautiful little necklace like this that costs $1.50 at the, yeah, at the, thank you, Hannah, at the thrift shop. I mean, you know, I personally, I'm going to tell you, one of my little dreams in life is to have, or was anyway, it's probably not going to happen at this point, but could share it here, but was really to have a shop, like a brick and mortar with like recycled materials, you know, and used materials, used things, and then artwork also. So, but the thing of it is, we can do this here. Let me just put this back here. And so now we're going to sit down over here. I'll bring you over here. And let's see, I kind of position myself in front of the birds. Can you see the birds? There. And the plants. I don't know if you can see the plants at all. You see the plants? So I put the plants next to the birds to, you know, look, inspire them, motivate them, stimulate them. Now, this is pretty much a lightweight yarn. So you can use really any type of yarn that you want. Now, you're probably all saying, well, what the heck are you doing, Carmella? Well, what we're doing, for those of you who haven't seen the last videos, we are, let's see, I get over here so you can see. There. We are creating mandalas. Now, I didn't close or tie any of these off because I feel like I want to add a little bit more to them. We're making mandalas, crocheting mandalas with the chakra colors. So for those of you who are not familiar with the chakra colors, you've got your red, which is your safety and your protection, and there's much more to it, goes much deeper, but those are the main areas that you would be meditating and reflecting on. And then you have orange, which is your creativity, motivation, and inspiration is your orange. And then if you're meditating on your solar plexus, which is right here, this is a yellow, and that's empower. This is a really important one to me for people, just to share with people and help people, because I feel confidence, empowerment, and enlightenment is an area that people really just kind of skip over for themselves. Like, and they may find themselves in a situation where, you know, I don't know, anywhere from people making maybe degrading remarks, you know, trying to hurt your confidence a little, and you know, and nowadays people do this in very indirect and I say unsophisticated ways. Other people say sophisticated, or they may come right out and try to hurt your confidence. So confidence here is really, that's a wonderful one to focus on. And then green is your heart area, and that's compassion, forgiveness, and gratitude. A whole bunch of areas fall in the green. And then here is your throat. We've already done the throat chakra. That's a light color chakra. One moment, I'll skip this so we don't, let me just turn this down so we don't, oops, I can see it. Sorry guys, I didn't realize it was so loud. I'll turn it down. I think the birds can hear better than me. Sorry about that. So yeah, the throat chakra, that's right here, that when you meditate on that or reflect on that, you're reflecting on, are my thoughts and my feelings and everything holistically in line with how I speak? And I gotta tell you, for me, I'm gonna tell you what, and I know a lot of people over 60 are like this. You do speak what you think. You're not doing the filter. Hi, Anja. Oh, Hannah, that's fine. You have a beautiful holiday. And thank you guys for being with me today. So, but yeah, when people get over 60, they're pretty in line with how they feel and think. Like if somebody is kind of like repeatedly insulting you, or I'm just using that as an example. It could be any issue, right? But let's say that you're pretty open about it. You know, you might make a little joke about it and bring it to their attention, or you may just say, hey, you know what? It just doesn't feel good, like having a conversation with that person, because every time I leave, I'm feeling kind of down. So why is that? You know what I mean? So you're so then you decide, well, I'm just going to kind of make some distance because I don't have to, you know what I mean, talk to somebody if I'm not honestly present, kind of like that. So you want your words and emotions and everything present with your truth, okay? Your truth, okay? So the indigo, that's here, the third eye. So that's another chakra color. So this is going to be, when we're done, we're going to have all of our mandalas, all different sizes. These are almost the same size, but we're going to have them all different sizes. It's going to be about 35 inches by 35 inches. So today, let's get started on this one. This is red, and I'm picking this because it's Christmas. And in our world also, we do look at well, first I'll tell you what I'm doing. We look at red as a power color. So I want to say to you, my reflection today for you and for all of us here, YouTubers and artisans everywhere, to go forth, say, this might be a reflection piece. I am going forth with empowerment. I am empowered to create, to be inspired, to make the things that I just love to make. And then guess what? My next step is to share my art with people. I may do it in just a way of exhibits. I may sell it. There's bunches of ways that you can share your art and your talent. So with that, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm feeling the spirit today, I have to tell you. I am so grateful for all of you. I really am. And if I haven't said that in a while, seriously, it's because I have been very busy. I really have. And that's such a generic little word, busy. But when I'm not doing art or writing, anything else I'm doing, I feel like it's busy stuff. So anyway, this is chain 5, okay? Now, if you're a beginner, you can do this. So you're going to chain, again, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Now you're going to skip, let's just skip 1 and go to the next one. Go to the next stitch, and you're going to just pull through and make a single crochet. Now, why are you making a single crochet? Because it anchors the chain better, in my opinion. So I'm going to do 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip 1, and in the next chain, I am going to do a single crochet. And I'm going to do 5 again. 1, 2, 3. It seems like I may have skipped a little bit more than 1 there. Let me go back, because I believe I skipped a little bit more than 1. You skipped 1. You want to stay consistent with what you're doing. So let's do this here. Okay. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go down to the next one and do a single crochet. Now I'm going to do 5 again. You're going to see how pretty this mandala comes out. I mean, really, you're going to see it. If you have lacy crochet thread, this would be a wonderful way to make a doily. So this is another way to make a doily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doilies are mostly chains and very simple stitches. So I'm going to go to the next space, and I'm going to do single crochet. Okay? So you see it kind of coming out like that. Looks like a little butterfly or star. You see it? Thank you for having coffee with me and crocheting with me today. Okay, so now I'm going to do 5 again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's okay, Anja. You have a beautiful day. Thank you for being with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to do a single crochet, and I'm just going to go into the very next stitch right here. Okay, I'm skipping 1 and I'm going in the next one, single crochet. I am not doing anything in particular except just skipping a stitch, okay? When I finish my chain. 1, and I'm just letting it fall where it may. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am not specifically trying to design this in any particular way. I'm letting the chain 5s fall where they may. I skipped 1 there, and then I am doing a single crochet. And I'm continuing all the way around. I'm not closing my rounds. So I just did chain 5 again, skip 1, let's see, hard to see here, 1, yeah. Okay, and I'm chaining 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I skip 1, do a single crochet, and you're going to see this just take its shape. Now you're like, well, how do you make it, for those of you who are new, okay? You're like, well, how does it get its round shape? So your very core, your very first 5 chains that you do a slip knot, that's how you're getting your circle. That's your base circle, okay? And everything else you add from there is going to be a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for those of you scrolling, we are making a mandala, and we'll be over on Instagram later, probably later today. I'm hoping for today, and the other platforms. So this is all I'm doing. This is for those of you who want a nice, easy project. You want to make a meditation project. Just chain 5, skip 1, Okay, skip one, and then do a single crochet. Now I'm going to tell you, this is a lovely way for you to experiment in making shapes, because if you decide not to skip one and you do suddenly, let's say 5 double crochets in a row or something, you're going to see the whole effect. We're going to do some of that creative crochet later, but today we're just focusing on chaining 5, skipping 1, and then connecting it with a single crochet. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is our red mandala that we're making for our blanket. Our blanket's going to be 35 inch by 35 inch. We may finish that this week. It's probably going to be done this. I'm thinking, oh, it's totally going to be done by New Year's. If not on New Year's, it might be done like on New Year's or around that weekend, yeah. So I skip one again, single crochet. Okay, and I chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip one, single crochet. Now you're going to see, I'm going to show you how it's coming out. This is a lovely, okay, get the, you see how it's coming out? It kind of looks like a snowflake. It kind of does. But do you see how pretty that is? See how pretty? So anyway, I just wanted to jump on here quickly. I know probably everyone's running out to do last minute errands. I know I am too. And I wanted to just share. Oh, Umi and Mashuki are saying hi. Hi. I kind of got them up in a little bit corner, warmer little corner for them. Hi, Shokin, how are you? Shaken, how are you? I hope you're having a beautiful holiday weekend. We'll do a few more here, get it just a little bigger so you can see it. Oh, good, thank you. So what we're doing is a mandala, and we are doing super simple mandala if you crochet. It's just chain 5. To start it, it's a chain 5, slip stitch, and then chain 5, skip a stitch, and do a single crochet. So the reason, and I'm not going in, if you noticed, crocheters, I'm not going in here. I'm going in skipping a stitch and going in the stitch hole, okay? And doing a single crochet. Okay, and the reason I'm doing that is it just anchors it, in my opinion, a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what, and the Ripley is okay. If you want to get rid of the Ripley, for me, this is okay. If you don't, the Ripley is happening because we're doing 5 chain and we're only skipping 1. You want to get rid of the Ripley. Okay, bye, Shaiken. Thanks for being here. If you want to get rid of the Ripley, do chain 3 and skip 1, and then it will be more even. But I personally like the little Ripley, and I'm going to be doing this type of mandala for all the mandala colors, and then we'll be doing, yes, more like we've been doing. And this is lovely. I just love this. I really do. So, okay, so I'm going to show you. Let's just go to 3. 1, 2, 3. Because I can always go back and get my Ripleys. I call them Ripleys. I can always go back and get them. So I'm just going to skip 1. Okay, so this is chain 3 now. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to skip 1. I'm skipping 1 here, you see? I'm going to the next chain hole, and I am doing a single crochet. So you see how they're already so much smaller. So you'll see this even out. I personally love the little Ripley's, but we're gonna make tons more. These are so easy. These go so quickly. That's why I jumped on here. I'm like, you know what? It's Christmas Eve. I told everyone we would do the chain. We would do the simple chain mandala, and this is it. 1, 2, 3 chain, and then make skip one, and in your next chain hole, you do a single crochet. You see? It's already starting to get rid of the Ripley's there. I just love this though. 1, 2, 3, and you can make these to go in like the center. So let me just show you. It can go, because this isn't, I'm gonna be honest with you, the colors I have right now, like the colors I have right now, I really need to, I'm not crazy about them. Okay. So look at this, already has red in the center, but look, you could add this like little piece like that. You see how pretty it is though? You can just see how vibrant and pretty that is, just because of the texture, just because of the way you're making this mandala, like a little flower. Okay, so anyway, I think what I'll do is I'll come back on when I'm done with that, and we'll make another one, and maybe we'll do the next one with just like 3 or 4, or we'll kind of mix some other stitches. But I hope that inspires you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas Eve day, or Hanukkah season, and or what you're doing. Just have a beautiful day. And with that, I send you love and light.